So, you want to get on your path to financial freedom. Well, that's great because I'm here to help you do that. Now, I've been spending months listening to financial advisors, accountants, bankers, investors, etc., and anyone pretty much within the financial industry, and getting advice from them about what to do with your money, how to get on your path to financial freedom. Now, I'm not a financial advisor or an accountant or a banker. I am an investor, but this is all information that I've learned from industry professionals. Now, what we're going to talk about today in this video is we're going to talk about repaying debt versus investing. Which one should you do and why should you do that? I'm going to give you some facts and figures and hopefully a clearer idea of which path you should take. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, hopefully by now you're in a position where you have looked at your income and expenses and you've figured out where all your money's going, where it's all coming from, and you've got your 70% maximum of expenses, okay? And you've got about 30% at least of your money left over to save and invest. But before you start investing, if you have debt, you should pay your debt off first, right? You should start saving from day one if you can. But with debt, the reason you should pay that off first is because, say for example, you've got a credit card bill, right? And that credit card bill is, I don't know, say £10,000, right? £10,000 credit card bill, credit card. With most credit card companies, depending on which one you're with, you pay on average roughly about get the right pen, 25% interest. Right, so if you're only paying the minimum and you're not paying your balance off straight away, you're going to pay somewhere up to and in the region of 25% interest on your credit card, right? But with investing, right, your capital gains, your interest, your dividends, your capital appreciation, on average, historically speaking, is roughly about 10 to 11%, right? So that is why you should concentrate on paying your debts first, because there's no good investing your money and potentially getting 10 to 11% gains over the year if you're paying 25% interest on your massive credit card bill, because that's going to more than counteract what you might gain from investing, right? So in a nutshell, you should concentrate on getting rid of your debt first before you think about investing. Now, there's two ways that you can do this, two main methods for clearing your debt that everyone talks about, and one is known as the avalanche method, okay, and one is known as the snowball method. Now, which one you choose to do all depends on your psychology. Basically, I'll explain what the two methods are. Avalanche method is where you take your highest interest debt first. So say that credit card bill of £10,000 with an interest rate of 25%-ish, right? That's going to be, in this example, your highest interest debt. So you pay that one first. That is the avalanche method. Now, this is the more financially savvy way to do it, because you're getting those high interest rate debts down first. Okay, now the reason some people prefer the snowball method over the avalanche method is because with the avalanche method it takes longer to get that first debt cleared, right? So you should always pay the minimum at least on all your debts, right? But then any money you've got left over to put towards debts, you use one of these two methods to clear it. You take your highest interest debt first, for example with the avalanche method, and you clear that, and then when you get rid of that, when that debt's all gone, right, then you move down to the next one, the next highest interest rate one, and so on, and keep working your way down like that. With the snowball method, you take your lowest amount debt first. So say for example you've got a loan, and that loan is for £1,000, right, with an interest rate of say 15%. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what the average interest rate on loans are now, but this is your lowest amount debt, okay, so that we're talking about here. So say it was 15%, right? What you do is you start with your lowest amount debt first, and you clear that off. Now the reason some people prefer to do this, although it's not the most financially savvy way to do it, is because of psychology. They're getting those debts cleared quicker because they're lower amounts to pay back, so they're getting them cleared quicker, and they feel as though they're gaining something quicker. They feel as though you know, they're seeing results more immediately. They're the two methods of paying your debt, okay? Which one you choose to do is entirely up to you, but as a summary, you should always concentrate on clearing your debt first before you start thinking about investing, because you're going to lose more money through your debts than what you are going to gain through investing. That in a nutshell is my opinion and the opinion of many financial experts on which of those you should do, whether you should clear your debt or invest first. So you should always clear your debt first, basically, is what people say, right? So if you like this content and you think that it's going to help you in the future, then do yourself a favour, subscribe, hit that like button for this video, share this video with someone you think might benefit from it, hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any future videos, and drop a little comment down below saying I'm ready. See you in the next one.